And the title of this video is like why podcasting builds solid, how podcasting builds solid relationships. And really, the main reason for me is like I remember whether it's podcasting or it's interviewing somebody on stage that I did a couple years ago. It develops some really strong trust because you go deep into the story with them. They get to know you as somebody as you're asking questions, depending on how you podcast as well. But just in general, it actually deepens that relationship because you're doing something that is known to a lot of people, that, uh, you know, sometimes generates lots of views. Some people clip podcasts because they know it goes viral. So you're kind of building something of value with them together, and you're sharing maybe sometimes half an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on how long the conversation goes. You build that trust, right? So Or you're somebody who's building something with AI, vibe coding, yeah, put a one in the chat if you are. That'd be cool because I know now there's so many. Or have you ever considered it? If you ever considered it, I believe you should try. Hang on a second here. There you go. I don't know if you guys could hear me the whole time. Hopefully you could. Can you guys hear me? By the way, I just want to test my volume. I just want to know, is yes or no? Can you guys hear me? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Let's see here. Check this out. Look at that. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, hang on. Let me just see here. Sorry, I was there. I had to check my messages really quick. Look at this. This is crazy. Somebody put a shopping cart in the freaking snow here. That's crazy. Um, yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yeah. So where are you guys tuning in from? I would love to know. Um, if you guys just tuning in, my name is Jordan. Um, oh man, I guess this is somebody's home here. Somebody built a little shelter here with the bed. See, we gotta be thankful, no matter what. Sometimes if you're a business owner or going through some certain things, like you might think like, oh man, my life is bad or something's happening, but there's always somebody that's going through something worse. And yeah, like you just never know how good you have it right now at this point, right? So you got to be thankful, for what it is that you have. Like, no matter, I was saying this on another stream the other day. It's like, you might be going through hell or something like that, and I know it's hard. It feels real, but at the end of the day, there's always somebody going through worse things. Um, and thankfully, you're still here. You're still here. So again, thanks for tuning in, guys. Today, yeah, like I'm gonna focus on. Hey, what's up, Kia for Life? I think I remember you tuning in from last time. Welcome back. Welcome back. What are you up to today? What's going on with you today? Yeah, how's what's on the schedule? What's the plans for today, guys? Are you guys building something? Are you gonna try something new today? That's another thing, is that if you're stuck in a mundane type of situation and you're feeling like things are repetitive, number one, nothing much. I'm good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, if you feel like life is getting repetitive, or you're stuck somewhere, or you're feeling like things are mundane, try something new. Try something that you never tried before. Don't think because that's it's too hard or I can't do it. Now you have so many things that are available at your fingertips to actually try, and you guys can do it. Like for me, I never thought I'd build an app, or a tool, a web app, and on November 30th, I started building a tool. I was using ChatGPT, and then a thing called Flutterflow, and then I built a tool that actually helps you to track how many days you've been building. Also, document your journey daily, just a simple text, and then share it with others. And you can add friends. So it's called dayNumber, and it took me like and I was still working a full-time job. Hey, Mr. Polygon, what's going on, bro? What's going on? What's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, man, look at this sun, bro. Gotta get in there soon. Good life. Welcome to the good life. What's going on, bro? What's the plan for today? What's the plan for today, guys? Bless OFC. Hi. Beautiful day. Best, of course. I think that's of course. Yeah. Sometimes I try to guess what your what your acronyms are, and I end up eventually getting it. So, but yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. And again, one thing I was talking about is, just try something new, try something different. Like I said, I never thought, even my boy Paul here, he was suggesting that I built an app or something, or a tool. And I was like, nah, I'm going to get somebody else to do it. But then push came to shove, and somebody who I thought was going to do it wasn't able to do it, or I couldn't rely on him. It was another country, and God bless him, because he inspired me to take a charge. And I said, screw it, I'm gonna do it somehow, and I got on ChatGPT. I'm like, how do I do this? And literally you can get it to guide you step by step on how to do it. Now people are using like Cloud Code. There's so many things you can do. Anything's possible, just like magic, right? And that's part of me being a magician, is I want to help people fulfill what they think is impossible and make it possible, right? So but yeah, if you guys are just tuning in, my name is Jordan, founder of dayNumber.io. Where are you guys coming in from? Where are you guys tuning in from? We'd love to know. And if you're a founder, put a 1 in the chat. If you're building something with AI, also put a 1 in the chat. Or if you're just a business owner, entrepreneur, put a 1 in the chat. I would love to know. Would love to know. But yeah, so, and yeah, count your blessings. That's another thing, is as you're going on this journey. Hey, there we go. We got a founder here. Hey, Yeah, like I said, count your blessings. You never know, because like I was showing you earlier, there's somebody else that's in a worse situation. Like I was here. Look at that, was birds. Pretty cool. There's somebody living in a tree here. And we're not. So hopefully, I mean, if you have a phone, if you're watching this live, I don't think you're sitting under a tree, right? And it's crazy, right? Like, and thankfully, we're not in this position, right? And obviously, we want to do something in this world, and that's what I want to eradicate. Is in this world, like as entrepreneurs, I believe that we can solve these issues, of like homelessness and mental health and stuff like that. Because and that's really my mission, is to create a world that's best for everyone, and I think we could do that collectively if we fulfill our mission with what it is that we're building, right? So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I know I was live yesterday at a different time and different times. Thankfully, my daughter now, my older daughter, is out of the hospital, so she's not there anymore. So thank God. Thanks for any of your prayers. And yeah, I'm back to the office today. So, but yeah, anybody here? Where are you guys tuning in from? Are you guys from Canada? We had somebody from Russia yesterday. We had people from Australia at one point. Lingay, as I was corrected the other day. Yeah, where are you guys from? In a second here. Oh, just had to come check my message really quick. Yeah, what's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Again, if you're just tuning in now, my name is Jordan, founder of dayNumber.io. I'm here to support founders. So if you have any questions about business, if you're building something, I could either direct you to the resource if I don't know, or share with you my experience on what you're going through and what I know, right? And I go live every day. I'm doing this to document my journey of building dayNumber, and really to support other founders who are building as well to fulfill their mission, right? So yeah, if you guys are here for the first time, would love to know if you're a builder, somebody, or a founder. And one of the things that I mentioned earlier about podcasting is that it builds relationships. Even if you're not gonna, your plan is not to really go viral, but if you're planning to build relationships, hey, Glix M Bot FN, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Where are you from? Whereabouts are you from? And yeah, if you're just tuning in right now, whereabouts are you guys tuning in from? Yeah, one of the things that I was mentioning is that, Canada. All right. Same here, man. Same here. I'm actually from Hamilton, Ontario in Canada. Right now you can see the snow is melting. Hands are still freezing after a while, but, better than the other days, as you can see. You see the snow. Yeah, snow is kind of melting here. My uncle lives there. Oh, your uncle lives in Hamilton. Okay, cool. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, one of the things I was saying earlier about podcasting was, even if you're not gonna plan, your plan is not to go viral, but you just want to build relationships with somebody in your niche market, go interview them. If it's an investor you want to, let's say, raise money from, go interview them and say, hey, look, I'm looking to learn, and I want to share this teaching with others, right? And I think that's the biggest thing that you could do. And a lot of investors or coaches or entrepreneurs who are successful, they want to give back in some way, right? And if it's for and I've done that with some people that are pretty successful, and I've interviewed them in person and also online, and they've built some decent relationships with some of these people, right? So but yeah, just dropped my water bottle here. Like I was saying earlier, try to drink this every day. This is a gallon. Just putting it down, carrying it. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys are just tuning in now, I know sometimes that's why I want to go stream. I want to stream for like an hour a day, because I know sometimes people tune in after 30 minutes or an hour or something like that. Some people I know stream for like 6 hours in a day, right? Any of you guys ever tried live streaming? Yeah, would love to know too, your experience if you tried it. And where you guys coming in from right now? If you guys are just tuning in. And I know you probably clicked. You're scrolling. Maybe you're scrolling. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'll give you some context of where I am outside currently. This is like a picture, right? You could take a picture of this. Maybe I could take a screenshot. That'd be cool. You know. But yeah. Thanks guys for tuning in. I don't have my dog Max with me today because I'm at work. But yeah, if you are, like I said, if you are a founder, you are building, just go to dayNumber.io. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And hey, maybe I'll stay on. If you guys are gonna ask me some questions, I'll stay on for a few more minutes. But I gotta go in soon. Anything about business, anything about entrepreneurship, magic. I'm also a professional magician, but I can't reveal some secrets. I can reveal some principles, as a professional magician, but I can't reveal. What do you do for work? Right now, currently, I'm at a company where we raise money for charity, for many different kids' charities. So that's what I do. And then I'm also a founder of a startup, kind of like a venture firm, but it's really to support founders to really document their journey in an easy way, so that they can stay accountable to their mission and stay in the game and make it harder for them to quit than it is to keep going. And I actually have been built. How about you? What do you currently do for work, or what are you building right now? Yeah, and yeah, what are you guys doing right now? What are you guys currently building? Are you guys working full time? Are you guys a student? Are you guys just trying to figure it out right now, or all of the above? Yeah, what are you guys up to? Nothing, pretty much school. Okay, cool. Well, if you're looking in your high school, there's a guy that actually just I forgot his name, but he just sold Cal AI to another company, and he's only 19, I think, or 18 last year. And I'm working on Trident to build a mini skyscraper. Okay, that's pretty cool. I've never heard of Trident. So yeah, one of the things that I was saying is that in there's a kid, I forgot his name, but he literally just sold his company in high school, and I saw a video of him. I went on his channel, and this guy at freshman year in high school, like 2021, I think in October, he said he's gonna make $1 million before the end of high school. And he ended up making way more than that. I think the company that he sold was doing 50 million ARR this year, right? So it's possible, start early, start young. If you're an entrepreneur, there's so many tools at your fingertips right now that you could build and, make millions. Even if it's not millions, even if you're making like an extra $1,000 a month, or $5,000 a month, or $10,000 a month, or you build a company that really helps people. Again, it's always mission first. If you have a strong desire to solve a problem in this world, you could do it and the company is the solution, a way to do it. Then do it. Build that company, right? And if you are a founder, like I said, who has a mission to actually solve in this world, just go to dayNumber.io. Love to see you there. There's a tool that you could use to document your journey. Keep track in an easy way, and also share it with others. But yeah, anything's possible. Like define what it is that you want. And then have a burning desire for its achievement. That's what Napoleon Hill was talking about. So define clearly what it is that you want, right? First, know exactly what you want, and then why you want it. That's the biggest thing, is why do I want that? Why do I want $1 million? Why do I want, to solve this mission or problem? There could be many whys behind your initial goal, but the more whys that you have. I got to go to school, so I'll tune in later if you stream. All right, thanks for tuning in. Glax Ambofatin. Thanks Polygon, thanks Kia for Life, thanks Mirror Aware, shout out to Habitual 3, Ocean, everybody that tuned in today. I'm going to tune in later, but again, last thing I'm going to leave with you is, shoot for something big, whatever it is that you're looking to do, whether it's a mission, a vision, a goal or a target, and put a lot of whys behind your goal. And again, Jordan, dayNumber.io, join the community if you're a founder. And I'll see you guys on the next stream. And thanks for liking and subscribing, guys.